Az uruguayi Fabioval és a brazil Juniorral matéztam és beszélgettem a nyócker egyik pingpongasztalán, és főleg a matézási szokásaikról beszélgettünk, de kitértünk egyéb kulturális különbségekre is. Ez a podcast angolul zajlott, viszont ne aggódjatok, mert fel fogok tölteni egy magyar kiegészítő, összefoglaló változatot is. Lehetnek benne nehezen érthető angol matézási szakszavak, meg akik nem tudnak annyira jól angolul, azoknak is érdemes lesz ezt a kiegészítő podcastet majd meghallgatni.
Matémanus Podcast. Podcast a zserba matéról.
So, hi everyone, we are here at the 8th district with Fabio.
Junior.
And the Junior. Junior is from Brazil.
Yeah.
And Fabio is from Uruguay. And we are going to prepare mate. And till we do the mate Junior, please tell me about Brazil. How many people drink chimarrão? Chimarrão.
Yeah.
And what's the difference between chimarrão and the traditional Argentine and Uruguayan yerba? Just a few sentences.
Okay. In the whole south of Brazil, in the states of Santa Catarina, Rio Grande do Sul, and Paraná, it's really traditional to drink this kind of drinks because it's traditional from the Gaúchos. Actually, my family, the family of my father, they're all Gaúchos from Rio Grande do Sul.
Wow.
But I was born in Paraná state, so next to the border with Paraguay and Argentina. There's a few differences, but not that much actually, between the chimarrão and mate. Like la yerba, the yerba is almost the same. Is like more fine. Is more like this one, the Brazilian one. Mm-hmm. This one we use more for tereré. This one we use more for tereré, the one that's more thick.
Yeah.
The thinner. So tereré is this cold drink, and the thinner one is used for chimarrão. Chimarrão also use cuia, which is a bit bigger, and there's a bit different shape than the calabaza. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's quite bigger. You take longer to drink it, and it's really common. Like for example, my parents they used to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning to drink this, and they like are chatting for 1 hour just drinking mate.
Wow. So in the meantime, Fabio started to make his mate. He has a looks very expensive, very traditional, big gourd with alpaca, which is like silver, yes. Similar to silver, with a very, it looks old, but looks gorgeous, this bombicha.
Exactly.
And how old is this mate? How long have you been drinking mate?
I drink in this mate now is 3 years ago because my mother bring me from Uruguay. He visited me here in Barcelona, and we take here in Budapest too.
Wow.
And I drink mate. I don't remember the first time, but
how old were you? How little?
Yeah, I don't know, 8 years, 7. The first mate for kids in Uruguay, my grandmother put a little sugar because it's more easy to drink because it's really bitter.
Amargo,
exactly. And okay, this mate, I drink mate all of my life, but I have one problem. Was I arrived here in Europe, I cut a little the mate because I stay alone here and I don't have a lot of friends. My friend is from Greece, from here Majorországa or France, and they don't drink. And I started drink a lot of coffee. But sometimes 1 a week or 2 a week I drink mate because sometimes I take my time with my mate.
the Hungarians always asking me that don't give mate to children because it has a lot of caffeine.
Tejjel.
Yeah, you said tejjel, but some said it's caffeine.
Yeah.
So, how could you drink mate at 7 years old?
Okay. I drink one mate, two mates.
Yeah.
It's not a lot tejjel. Plus, my grandmother drink her mate, and in the final he put sugar for me, bring me two mates, and stop them. Yeah. She don't drink more.
There's not much.
Yeah.
Tejjel anymore.
It's really, I don't know. In Uruguay, the name is lavado. It's como
washed it too many times.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah. Normally it's hot water with sugar.
Yeah.
At final.
Do you know mate cocido, the filtered?
Yeah.
I
I never
heard-
tried, but I know.
It is true that somebody put milk onto the mate.
Yes, mate con leche.
It's
Pero con té, like a tea.
Yeah, no, it's the same. The same
like-
way, but
Con mate, okay.
yeah, and you
No.
put milk, hot milk.
Because in Brazil we have like these tea bags. We have tea bags of mate as well,
yeah.
and we also mix with milk sometimes, or we drink like normal tea.
And in Brazil, it is true that nobody put sugar or honey to the chimarrão.
No, never.
And it's my bombicha is clogged because your Uruguay mate is so tiny. It's like almost like Brazil, and it's not good bombicha for your mate.
Really, yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, it like clogs.
Yeah. So when I'm using the Argentine mate, it always works.
Yeah.
But with Canarias or other Brazil mates,
Because
erva,
I think this have only one process to I don't know what this is.
Grind. Okay, do the mate. So Fabio is using the spoon alpaca bombicha, made a little mountain, and just slide it under
Yes,
the.
it's important. You put your finger here in the top of the bombilla and put in because the air don't
Yeah. It can
absorb the
pressure. It's about pressure.
Yes.
Yeah,
No problem.
This is the same way we do in Brazil, more or less. Like the way that he put the bombicha under the yerba.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same. We make like a really flat and nice surface here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I like it. This a little hill
Yeah.
there, but with this yerba is
Yeah.
a little bit.
And it must be always dry.
top.
Yeah, until it became lavado, right?
Yeah.
So how many times-
Plus, it's possible to change the size. Yes, this yerba is have a tasty for long time.
Yeah.
And you change the size and you have the strong mate again.
Yeah, I learned it. It's called hemisphere switch. And there is an American guy who made a name to this. So how many times do you pour? I can give you good water.
No, it's okay. It's
Okay.
okay. Don't worry. Yeah.
So how many times do you refill your mate a day?
Normally, I
Every-
drink 1 liter of water a day.
Normally,
Yes,
for us it's the same.
1 liter, yes.
1 liter, and then after you actually, if you want to drink more, you change the whole.
Yeah. You make a new.
Yeah, make a new one.
Yeah. And Junior,
Yeah.
how could you drink mate if you told me you couldn't find cuya? How did you solve this problem?
No, so far I didn't find any kuya here. So, and as Fabio was saying before, since I don't have much friends that also enjoy it, so he's like the first or the second guy that I know here that drink mate as well. So before I was not drinking mate because it's more a thing to drink with your friends, to talk and stuff. It's not like to drink alone. You know?
It's a social drink.
It's a social drink, exactly. And so far I didn't find yet. So when I drink it with him,
Aha.
or with another Argentinian friend of mine. also drinks. Yeah.
How big is the Latin American, Uruguay community, Argentine, Brazil community in Budapest? How many people could you meet?
And Uruguay, I know only 4 Uruguayan with me.
Well, Brazilians, there's a lot of Brazilians here, but to be honest, from the south, I know a few. I know like 2 or 3 guys, and one he actually just left to live in Ethiopia now. So yeah, there's not much Brazilians from the south here.
Do we have Facebook groups there?
Yes, but it's like for Brazilians in general, not for Brazilians from the south, not Gaúchos.
So there are Facebook groups, but not too big.
There's like some Facebook groups for Brazilians, but as I told you, most of them they are not from the south, so they don't have this tradition of drinking mate. Most of the Brazilians that are here, they're or from São Paulo or from Minas Gerais.
And in other parts of Brazil, do they know about chimarrão?
They know what it is, but they don't drink. They don't like it.
They don't like
They
it?
don't like it.
It's so funny.
Like they try, and like when you offer to a person which is not from the south, the person just tries 1 sip and leaves the cuia.
And what about moving the bombicha?
We should never move. Should never move it.
Yeah, I found it with chimarrão that if you move it, you crushed the whole drinking. With Argentine sherbas, if you move it, you might can continue drinking it. So you have a better situation with this. But I know,
like if you move, this on the Brazilian is a thinner yerba, and if you move, you're going to make it like fall.
Yeah.
So it's going to clog out the bombilla, and you cannot drink anymore.
And the mate at final is a lake. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's good. It's a little bit light for this bitter.
There is a trick with this mate. I didn't tell you. It has a little lemon infused flavor, but just slightly. So not like
skin lemon or juice?
skin lemon.
So actually, I was just telling him that even though it's hot, but it's kind of tasting me like tereré, which is the cold drink.
It has the lemon. It's very hot. It's like Argentine temperature because I heard. Hi, Wolf. We are doing a podcast, so you are on.
Nice to meet you.
You are on the show.
Yeah.
It's very hot. It's I think more like 80%. So I think it's more like 80. That's my.
Yeah.
I have a thermometer at home.
Maybe 80 degrees.
80 degrees.
It's kaput.
I saw Argentine people who are drinking like over 90, like this.
Yeah.
They like it really hot. So it was really shocking because for me like 75 and it kills me.
Yes.
We don't measure the temperature, but for us, when if the water starts boiling, it's not good anymore. It has to be when you hear the sound like
the bubbles.
Yeah, and then you stop. Otherwise, if you leave it to boil, then also the chimarrão will be too bitter because it's already
bitter.
Yeah, it's already more bitter than this one. But if you overheat the water, it will be even more bitter.
Yeah. Okay, that was this podcast. I think, Wolf, do you want to drink a mate? I can make a new one if you want.
Yeah.
And let's play ping pong.
Yes.
Do
now we
some
start the party.
Yeah.
With mate.
Yeah. Okay, thank you guys.